So one of the biggest rumors for Halloween Horror Nights 2025 was Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th. And what better day for Universal to officially announce that Jason is coming to this year's HHN than on Friday the 13th.
Yeah, they announced it this morning on Instagram. I know a lot of people are excited. They also just recently put out merchandise specific for this house, so we're gonna head inside and see what it looks like.
We're also gonna take a look at some of the Rip Ride rocket construction. That ride closes in August, but there's a pretty big hint about what might be coming here next. And then we'll also check out some other things that are new around Universal Studios. So come along with us. Universal officially confirmed today that Jason is coming to HHN 2025. This year is shaping up to be absolutely stacked. And the official little blurb on the website says, Jason Universe, come face to face with the iconic horror villain, Jason Voorhees. Step into the terrifying world of this silent killer. Flee through the woods and into his sinister shack. Enter the summer camp where his gruesome legend began. Jason is back and nothing can save you now. So this is interesting because it is officially labeled the Jason Universe. It's not a Friday the 13th specific house. So I'm assuming like the house is gonna span all of the different Jason movies. There's a brand new like Camp Crystal Lake show that's coming to Peacock. I don't think it's gonna have anything to do with that per se, but you can probably expect to see Jason in like a few different forms in this house, which would be pretty cool because if you're a fan of the franchise, you're not kind of pigeonholed into one specific Jason movie. It'll probably cover a bunch of them.
So they confirmed Jason Universe and Fallout, and they did also announce Five Nights at Freddy's, but they didn't specifically say that it was a house. But we did see that they had an interview with John Murdy, and he did confirm that it was a house. So there is two more IPs that they should be announcing, and we do think that it's going to be WWE and Terrifier.
So when they first announced Five Nights at Freddy's, they specifically said experience it in an all new way. So a lot of people initially were like, well, is it going to be a house? Is it just going to be a scare zone? Is it just going to be like a photo op type of thing? But like Alex said, John Murdy did confirm that it is a house, and we'll put that clip in now.
Can you tease any more mazes coming to Halloween Horror Nights this year?
Can you think of one, John?
See, Matt. Well, if you think about things that started in the, as a video game, I can think of one property that our fans have been like requesting for years and years. What is it? It begins with
it starts with a number. Yeah, it starts with a number.
Yeah.
5.
Is it 5? Yeah, 5.
Five
and then
Nights
there's
at Freddy's?
5 nights. Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Is it going to be based on the movie? Or the animatronics that'll go in the maze? It would be the same one
based on the movie. Based on the movie franchise. And just one little tease for you. Both of our teams are working directly with Henson's Creature Shop that did all of the characters for the film. So when you experience it, it is literally like living the movie.
So last week they did drop the single night tickets. They start at $82.99. They haven't released the multiple night tickets or frequent fear just yet. They also did announce that they are bringing back the premium Scream night. It's one night only on August 28th. And with the ticket, you get all you can eat food and drink, as well as shorter wait times for the houses. So it is pretty pricey, but we do think it is worth it, especially if you want to do all of the houses, maybe even multiple times, and try all the food and drinks because everything is included. So it's kind of like a all-inclusive night just for HHN. Now until June 30th, you can catch the Megans here at Universal Studios to promote the new movie, Megan 2.0.
bunch of different set times throughout the day. They come out roughly every hour, but on the half hour. This time they were a little late. They came out at about 4:45, which is the last show of the day. All right, this is what we came for, the Jason Universe merchandise drop. They just put this out today. They move really, really quick. They announced the house, and almost immediately the team members are out here stocking the shelves. So let's see what they have. For 20 bucks, they have a Jason Universe mug. Now this same design is what's gonna be on the t-shirt as well. They have it over here on this framed print. That's a better look at it. Really, really cool. I like how everything is red except for his mask. That's awesome. And then here's a look at the Jason Universe t-shirt. Pretty unique. I like how they have the logo here with the HHN logo. I don't remember ever seeing a design quite like that. These are $33. And then there is the design on the back. Like I said, big fan of this artwork. This is awesome. The red and the black with the white mask really makes it pop. And then something they started doing when they announced Fallout the other day was this stained glass collectible, which is really a cool way to kind of remember HHN. So this is going to be for all the IP houses. And then each time they announce an IP, they have a little, like not magnet, but little image that you add onto the stained glass window over here. So obviously Fallout was announced first. There's that. They added the Jason one over here, and then there are 3 more empty spots. Here's a look at the Jason one. You can see there's just like a little adhesive strip on the back, and each one of these are gonna be $8.
The first merch drop was actually for Fallout. We just haven't gotten here to see it yet, so this is the shirt that they came out with.
I like that it's not black.
Yeah, I actually like the tan color, because most HHN t-shirts are black, as you all know. But this one is $33.
Pretty cool. We gotta start watching the show.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Fallout.
Me
so
neither.
I have to brush up on my knowledge. And then they have a tumbler here. It has HHN 2025, and it's $27.
The show has a dog in it, so I'm in.
They're celebrating Back to the Future's 40th anniversary, so we stopped over here at Schwab's Pharmacy to get one of the milkshakes. They're selling 2. We got the Rock and Roll milkshake, which is almost like a Rocky Road type of milkshake with like whipped cream and popping chocolate, it says, and marshmallow topping with Rocky Road ice cream. And then they have another one that's like strawberry flavored, but there's like a cayenne kick to it, I think. So I just stuck with this one. It is pretty big, so Matt has to help me drink this.
Look at the size of this thing.
It's huge.
And I love that it comes with a little chocolate guitar on top.
Yeah.
Very cool. And both shakes are $9.99. Shake was very good. We didn't try the spicy one. That one has like cayenne pepper in it. It just sounded kind of odd, although a strawberry milkshake does sound very good right about now. But the Rocky Road one is good. I would recommend trying that. Heading into San Francisco now. Looks like they added another tress. I don't know if that's for Jaws or what it's for. It doesn't have anything on it right now. This is the one that when I was here a couple weeks ago, I was talking about with all the bunting. That's like for the Jaws anniversary, but wonder what that other one's for.
That hot dog is the biggest scam of the century because you could get a bigger hot dog at Costco for $1.50, and that includes a drink. That hot dog was over $9.
It's
just
crazy.
A plain Nathan's hot dog.
It doesn't even have any like toppings on it. It says your choice of condiments, but like
that is a scam.
Big time scam.
Go to Costco.
We're heading into the New York section of the park now because there's been a major development as it relates to Rip Ride Rocket. Now, as you guys know, the ride is closing in August. They moved up the closing date. It was originally supposed to close in September. It's now closing in August, and they started to put up construction walls in one section of where the ride goes through. So we're gonna head over there now, and there's something strange in the neighborhood over there. Here we are, we're in front of the Ghostbusters firehouse, the infamous spot where Rip Ride Rocket comes ripping through the building, right across from where they do the tribute store sometimes. And this is super interesting to me. So obviously they're doing construction over here, getting ready to start demolition on Rip Ride Rocket. They're gonna have to close this area because obviously this track is gonna get some sort of a renovation. Now, this sign that is on the wall here, to me, leads me to believe that this is gonna be something Ghostbusters related. It says Historic Preservation Act, Save New York's Treasures, Restoration of the Historic Engine 89 Firehouse. This project is being funded in part by the generous support of the Casey Foundation as administered by the Midtown Park Service. The Engine 89 Firehouse is right around the corner over here, and this is the Ghostbusters Firehouse. This used to be the entrance to the Ghostbusters show and the Ghostbusters attraction that was here way back in the day. Now it's only used, so that Rip Ride Rocket can rip through it. And you can see on the door, Engine 89. So, why would they place a sign through, there goes Rip Ride Rocket, why would they place a sign on that construction wall that talks specifically about this if it doesn't have to do with Ghostbusters? And that's why I decided to wear my Ghostbusters shirt today, because I am going out on a limb. Alex and I have differing opinions on this. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the new coaster that's coming here, this is just me speculating, I'm not an insider, I have no knowledge of anything, but that sign leads me to believe that Ghostbusters is gonna be coming back. Now, like I said, Alex feels a little bit differently, but why else would they put that Easter egg on that wall if it doesn't have to do with Ghostbusters? They didn't have to call out the firehouse, which is literally right here. So if it's not Ghostbusters related, what's the point of doing that? Is it just there to mess with us? I don't know, but I'm gonna say it now, and I'll die on the hill. Ghostbusters is coming back to Universal Studios. Not a spoiler, just a prediction.
I am not disagreeing with you. I just don't know, because a lot of people are also saying that this is going to be a Fast and the Furious roller coaster. The one that they're building in Hollywood is the same as the one that they might be building here. I would like for it to be Ghostbusters more than Fast and the Furious. I think that'll be way cooler. But maybe they are not going to be putting the coaster through here, and they're going to do something else with this and make it Ghostbusters.
That's not a bad guess.
It could be that too. I don't know. But either way, I would love for the Ghostbusters to make more of an appearance here at Universal Studios, whether it is the roller coaster or they do something to the firehouse and bring them back.
Maybe the restoration project is to restore the building, and maybe the new coaster won't go through this building.
Yeah, maybe.
And it's a tease for another attraction. So
Yeah.
it's hey, restore the firehouse, AKA close up this giant hole with a roller coaster track going through it. And maybe we get something else new.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I think just they need to have Ghostbusters back in the park. I think it would make a lot of people happy.
So whether or not it's an actual Ghostbusters roller coaster that replaces Rip Ride Rocket, or maybe it's a tease for something else that's going to be coming after Rip Ride Rocket is replaced and they, finally build what that's going to be. Maybe that just means that they're going to restore this building and the inside will be restored. Obviously, the outside, they'll patch up that hole, but maybe it just means that we're going to restore the firehouse and bring a new Ghostbusters attraction or a Ghostbusters show back to this location. Either way, I already said my prediction. I'm still going to say that it's going to be a Ghostbusters coaster. And again, that's just me being a fan. I have no idea what's actually going to go here. It's probably going to be Ghostbusters or Fast and the Furious. It's still heavily rumored to be Fast and the Furious, but that sign leads me to believe something is going to happen with the firehouse over here. Whether it's the Rip Ride Rocket replacement or whether it's a new Ghostbusters attraction coming to this spot, we'll just have to wait and see. But Universal does not plant Easter eggs for no reason. Anytime they do little Easter eggs like this, whether it's tribute store related, new attraction related, they're doing it on purpose. So there's a reason that flyer is on this wall right next to this building. But we'll just have to wait and see. Just popped inside of the film vault to see if they had anything new for the 35th anniversary merchandise. We saw a lot of this already the last time we were here, but it looks like they've added this new button-up shirt. It's that same design that's on the prints and the mugs and everything. This is pretty cool. This is $70, not a Roosevelt, Universal branded, but pretty cool design. These are new too. They don't have a price on them, but they have a Bruce Funko Pop, Great White Shark for the Jaws 50th. It's got the 50th anniversary logo on the box. They have them over here in the film vault, but like I said, no price, so I don't know how much they are. And who you gonna call? I know who I'm gonna call. I'm calling those 4 Ghostbusters, and I'm calling that they're gonna be the replacement to Rip Ride Rocket. So we just popped over into the Tonight Shop, which is the Jimmy Fallon exit gift store, and we picked up the all-new annual pass holder button for this month, and they are continuing the Epic Universe series. This one is themed to How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, and it's toothless. So there's another at least 2 buttons, maybe 3 coming. So we'll see what they do next. All right, so that's gonna do it for our time here at Universal, but an exciting day. On Jason Voorhees' birthday, they make the announcement, the worst kept secret for HHN, that Jason's coming. I'm excited.
I'm excited but scared. And it's very soon going to be the best time of the year. Fall, spooky season, HHN. I can't wait to see what else they're going to announce. We'll see if we're right with like the last few IPs, the WWE and Terrifier. We'll see. Hopefully they keep dropping them and see like all the little like Easter eggs starting to pop up around the park. That's always like my favorite thing, coming and seeing like, oh, what do you think is going to be here? What do you think this scare zone's going to be?
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, spec season is coming to an end. We still have a couple more things that have to be announced, but they also have to announce all the original houses. Now, next Friday on June 20th, I'm going to be at Spooky Empire, and I'm going to be at the HHN panel. They're doing a panel with the creative team and some of the minds behind the event. Last year at Spooky Empire, they announced Slaughter Cinema 2. Okay. So will we get our first original, or maybe more than one original, house announcement?
Fingers crossed.
We'll wait and see. Either way, I'll be there. We'll have a whole video about that. I'm going to film the entire panel, so if you're not going to Spooky Empire, don't worry. I'll have it all filmed for you, and then we'll have that video up pretty quickly. But I'm excited to see the originals. The originals always are my favorites. The IPs get you the most excited for the event.
Yeah.
Because you obviously don't know anything about the originals unless it's like a sequel house, but the originals are always my favorite ones.
Yeah, they put so much like detail and creativity in those, and those usually end up being my favorite as well.
Yeah, so let us know down in the comments below, out of the IP announced houses, Five Nights at Freddy's, Fallout, and now Jason, which one are you the most excited about? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel down below so you don't miss out on all of our HHN content to come. With that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.